Welcome to Ignite Success, where we talk about the people, places, and projects that fire us up. I'm your host, Suzie Becker, and I'm here with Jen Jimenez of the National Association of Teachers of Singing. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Suzie.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
It's a privilege, and I wanted to talk a lot about singing, voice teachers, what that means as we look at the cultural landscape of our society and how important it is to be able to use your voice and to use your voice effectively. So, share with me a little bit about what your passion is and why it brought you to this National Association.
Sure. So I am actually personally a product of the arts. So I started in ballet when I was 4 years old, and then started in private voice lessons with a voice teacher at 8 years old, and studied all throughout my adolescence, and then received a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater with a voice emphasis from Shenandoah Conservatory of Music at Shenandoah University, and recently acquired my Master's of Vocal Pedagogy from Westminster Choir College. So my entire life has been the study of voice and performance. And as a teacher myself, I have seen the just transformative magic of music on students today, whether it be students struggling with anxiety, with self-confidence, struggling with discipline and focus in school, or even struggling socially. The study of music provides so many wonderful benefits, not only for students, but throughout life.
Yes, I will say that over the last few years, I've noticed an expansion of appreciation for what music does in the spaces of mental health, in education, in medicine. We've directly correlated things like show choirs as being an opportunity for students to find talents that perhaps academically were not where they were shining their brightest. Spaces like voice lessons, where somebody who has a speech or a speaking and language barrier can rapidly improve because different neurons in your brain are firing with music. So explain a little bit about what a National Association of Teachers of Singing is for. How do you represent, how do you advocate, what are the resources that you provide for your members?
Sure. So the National Association of Teachers of Singing has over 7,000 members. We serve our members both internationally and nationally across 90 countries and 15 regions. So our mission is to advance the excellence of singing through teaching, through performance, scholarship, and also voice research. We provide so many opportunities for our members for professional development, whether that be workshops, whether that be conferences, whether that be mentor or mentee programs. Right now we have a national mentoring collaborative where we match our members with their colleagues that are experienced mentees, and they actually go through a several-month program where they provide advice and guidance as our voice teachers make their way and find their path musically, whether that be teaching at an independent studio on their own or that be teaching through a college or university. We also have a national student auditions program, which is quite popular. And last year, we had over 400 competitors for our semifinals, which took place in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Wow. So I will say that back in the 1900s, when I sang with my school choir, it was considered a hobby. It was something that was not particularly taken seriously. In fact, I remember there were teachers who would say, "This is not something I will excuse you from my class for." Through the years, I have watched that same school choir grow to be award-winning and competition excellence, while the schools, the support staff, the administrations are looking at both the students and the teachers for the talent that they're providing in such a broad sense to our general community. So scholarships, workshops, trainings, these are all something that you would get as a member for the National Association of Teachers of Singing.
Yes, absolutely. And so if you join our association, you have access to over 7,000 members. And as I said, we are international now. So we have members across 90 countries. So you would be a member not only of our national association, but then in our 15 regions, you would be a member of your region and then your chapter. So for example, I'm in New Jersey, so I'm a member of the National Association, but I'm also a member of the Eastern region and the New Jersey chapter.
That's unbelievable. Thank you so much for all of that support that you provide to something that is really such an avenue for expression. I have to say, I'm a big fan of singing and the arts. My daughter just started voice lessons herself, and so I will be reaching out to you. What's the best way to get a hold of your association?
Sure. So NATS.org. So we call ourselves NATS, which is the acronym for National Association of Teachers of Singing. So NATS.org is the best way to find out more information about the National Association of Teachers of Singing. You can contact us, you can sign up to become a member, and you'll see the variety of programs and workshops and support that we are providing to our members.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Jen. I appreciate your information.
Thank you so much for having me, Suzie.
If you'd like to find out more about the National Association for Teachers of Singing, you can find us on dailynewsnetwork.com. I'm your host, Suzie Becker. Stay inspired and inspiring.